We're joined now by head coach Keith Honore and Charles Hyman of Potomac High School. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And Coach, I want to start off with you. You know, this Potomac program so successful, and it's really in your blood. You played there, you coached there, you've been the head coach there since 2006. You know, what is it like to coach a program that you're so intertwined with personally?
It's rewarding. You know, I played there as a high school player, moving from Louisiana. I came there, and you know, I was fortunate enough to play for Kendall Hayes and actually coach for him. And I understand the tradition. I understand how important it is for that community, how it helps that community that we're successful. So it's rewarding to me. It makes me feel good that I'm able to be a part of something so special and with so much tradition.
And Charles, let's get to you. Is it something as a player where you're kind of driven by the ghosts of your predecessors to do really well at Potomac?
Definitely. We really focus on creating our own identity, and I think Coach Honore does a really good job of reminding us that.
Okay, well, you've done a pretty good job of it, of course, last year with the state championship. We'll talk more about Potomac basketball coming up right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new season of Top Plays here at AllMetSports.com and WashingtonPost.com. I'm BJ Kubarulis. All right, like the previous 3 seasons, we're continuing our exciting interactive high school basketball show, a show that allows you, parents, coaches, players, and fans, to send in your video submissions for ranking in our Top 10 style weekly show. Each week, we'll reveal the latest highlights, dunks, sweet assists, and bizarre happenings from across the region. All you gotta do is tweet me the link. I'm at BJKoob, and remember, you gotta hashtag it AllMets. You can send in your Huddle, YouTube, Vimeo, really any video link, and we'll consider it for use in the upcoming episode of Top Plays. Remember to tune in every Monday to see if your video made it at AllMetSports.com. We'll see you soon.
We're back with Coach Honore and Charles Hyman of Potomac High School. And Coach, back to you. You guys have won 2 of the last 3 state titles. The great history of this program, you know, the top Virginia public school in the area. Is there a pressure to keep all this up?
Sure it is. You know, I mean, you know, each and every year we want to be competitive. You know, we've been fortunate last few years to have some really great players. And you know, every year you want to remain competitive. You know, you don't ever want to have a down year, but you know, it is a lot of pressure and a lot of hard work. And you know, again, fortunately, our program's been you know, blessed to have some really good players come through there.
You talk about the good players, and last year you meshed a lot of new faces and created a really good team. This year, a lot of those guys are coming back.
Sure.
Is it easier this season that everyone has that year under their belt?
No, actually, it's a little tougher. You know, last year, you know, we kind of snuck up on people. I think people thought we were going to be good, but not quite that good. You know, we kind of let the cat out of the bag last year, so we're not going to sneak up on anybody. You know, we're no stranger to competition, and we're expecting it night in and night out. So it's probably going to be a little tougher this year than it was last year.
But one thing you do bring back is that fast-paced transition offense you like to run. Why do you do it?
I think kids enjoy playing that way. You know, you know, I never wanted to coach robots. You know, and I don't think kids really like being like robots. You know, you know, we traditionally have a lot of athletes, and you know, my job is to put them in places to be successful. And you know, one of the things we like to do is get them out in space and just let them be what they are. You know, let them be great players. So that's the reason why we do it. And then the other reason why we do it is because we don't think anybody can do it as well as we can do it.
Well, Coach, obviously this offense has benefited some players like Charles. Charles, that's going to be one of the reasons you like playing for Coach Honore. What are some others?
I would say, well, as far as like on the court,
all of it. What do you like? There's a lot of reasons you like playing for him. Why do you like playing for him?
I like playing for Coach Honore because not only, you know, is he a great coach, off the court he's like a father figure. You know, he's always there for you for whatever you need. He pushes you to do the best that you can. I don't know, he just does a lot. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you.
Well, let's flip over to on the court. Why do you like playing for him?
Because he puts so much trust in you, and he doesn't put you in a position where he thinks that you'll fail. He always puts you in a position where he thinks you will succeed. And he just, I don't even know how to explain, he just does all the right things to help you succeed in all that you do.
Yeah, well, he's done that with you and some other players. Coach, let's touch on a few of them. Jamal Washington, Nana Paku, Davion Morris, guys expected to be big parts of your program this year. Talk about their games a little bit.
Well, Jamal's returning. He's a first-team All-State kid. You know, we're expecting to have a big year out of him. We're going to need some really big performances by him. You know, Nana he's a game changer. You know, 6'7", 6'8", rim protector, runs the floor, great hands. He's got a lot of intangibles, a lot of things that you can't teach. But we're going to look for some things different from him this year. Last year he was a defender. You know, again, a rim protector. This year he's going to have to be a little bit more selfish and look for his offense. Davion's a young kid, a freshman kid that we have to bring along. You know, we've got to be patient with him, and hopefully by mid-season he'll be ready we'll be able to throw him in the mix, and he'll give us some productive minutes.
Charles, when you look at this team and, you know, the kind of the way they play, and you got a lot of really good pieces on this team, is it easy to kind of spread the ball around to everybody so everybody kind of gets their bite at the apple, if you will?
I think it's easy. Of course, everybody wants to score, but we also know that, you know, you have to put away your selfish side for a little bit and do what's best for the team.
And obviously you guys have been able to do that. Coach, one last one for
Sure.
you. You guys are kind of the top dogs coming in, but there's a lot of good teams, not only in Prince William County, but around surrounding counties. How do you guys, let's just go with your conference, how do you guys stack up there and some teams that will be contending with you?
Listen, it's never easy. It's some great teams, especially in our county, you know, and again, you know, when you're walking around with the bullseye on your back, that's always, you know, some extra incentive for other teams. You know, but we're used to it. You know, this is not new to us. We understand that we're going to get everybody's best every single night. The thing for us is, like Charles said, we have to establish our own identity, and we have to work every single day to make sure we don't have any drop-offs throughout the season. So it's going to be a tough season, a lot of great competition, but we're looking forward to it.
Charles, what's the goal for this team this year?
Of course, the main goal is to win another state championship. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, I will see if you guys can do it, but there's a lot of folks think it's going to be a good chance that you can. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. If you want to stay up to high school basketball in the DMV, you can do it by checking out the Prep Zone every week at DMVSTREAM.COM.